The sports landscape is littered with all sorts of nicknames. There are only a handful, though, that are reserved for a single person. In Pullman and throughout the Northwest, the throw-in Samoan is unmistakably Jack Thompson's moniker.
Harry Missildine, writer for Spokesman Review, was the one who came up with that nickname. And people ask me all the time, what'd you think of it? I loved it.
Thompson moved to the United States from American Samoa when he was 4 years old. Football is a fond memory he shared with his dad in those early years of adjusting to a new home.
I didn't speak English, and I kind of learned some English watching football and my dad explaining it.
It didn't take long for Thompson to learn the language and become fluent in football too. After a standout career at Evergreen High School in Seattle, Thompson made the trip east to Pullman, where assistant coach Mike Price was heavily recruiting him.
So I got assigned to a quarterback who will remain nameless. And the night that we were supposed to go out to dinner, he never showed up. And so what I did was I just walked the campus. As I walked the campus, the pure essence of Washington State came through. I must have had that lost look on my face because I had many people ask me, "Are you lost? Can we help you?" Many people approached me and were very, very friendly. I'm thinking, this is a great place. And so the next day I was talking to Coach Price and he said, "Wow, you must have had a good time last night." I said, "Well, I did." And he said, "What'd you do?" I said, "Well, I walked the campus." And I said, "He never showed." And Coach Price was blown away. He thought I wasn't going to come, because of that. No. My first impression of Washington State was just excellent. And it started ironically, not with the football team or program. It's because of the campus and the students and that whole thing that makes it special.
From that day forward, Thompson was a Coug through and through. It was his sophomore season when he took over the starting role and rolled out the single best season for passing yards in the school and conference history.
So Jackie Sherrill came, and he was hell-bent to do something different. And he was going to handle the defense, but he hired a guy named Bob Leahy to be our offensive coordinator, and Leahy brought in the beginnings of the run and shoot. This is back in 1976. So that offense was coming in, and it just so happened I was there, and I was able to take advantage of the throwing element. And it was a good fit.
Over the next 3 years, he amassed more than 7,800 yards and 53 touchdowns. He finished his college career with 6 WSU and Pac-8 records, leading to a Sporting News All-America honor in 1978. He and his teammates still considered one of the best groups in Cougar history.
I still think that that was the best overall class that ever came through Washington State, still to this day.
Thompson was the 3rd overall pick in the 1978 NFL Draft, and his number 14 is retired in Pullman. Today, his love for the Cougs is as strong as ever, currently serving as director of the WSU Foundation.
Over the last 10 years, as I just watch other schools and a lot of big schools, the alumni base, they love their football program. Well, we love our football program too, but the difference is we love our school more. And I think that's a real fundamental difference. It doesn't matter what generation, what color, what station in life you are. If you're a Coug, that's what binds all of us. It's different, and I think that's one of the main differences. We love our school more.
It is fitting he enters the Hall of Fame with a fellow Coug.
I'm being inducted with one of the greatest kickers in the NFL history, let alone probably the best kicker ever at Washington State, Jason Hanson. Just being alongside him, I'm honored. Very honored, and in a nutshell, I couldn't be more honored to be inducted.